What's up YouTube, it's Eric Kelly, aka The Tech Gentleman, bringing you guys another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the all-new Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 in the gold color. This is the 40mm size, and also we'll take a look at the all-new fabric band from Samsung. Without further ado, let's talk tech. Alright guys, so we have Samsung's all-new fabric band here. This was actually given out free if you pre-ordered one of the watches. We'll take a look at this in 1 second. We're going to get to the star of the show, which is the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 in gold 40mm. And they're not going to troll me. I already undid all the little stickers and stuff. So like I said, this is the gold variant of this watch. And they have a new little band system this year. So we take a look at the back here. You can see they have the little one-click band system there, which should make it easier for you to swap through different watch bands. This is also backwards compatible with previous watches, so that's pretty cool. So if you have some older watch bands that you're a little attached to, you can get the new watch, keep the older watch bands, and keep it pushing. And so this is the face of the watch. Like I said, this is the smallest in the lineup. This is the 40mm version. Similar design to the past couple of years, nothing too crazy. You got your two buttons on the top and the bottom, a little mic hole there. On the other side, it is clean. And of course on the back, you have your sensor array. I believe this year they're using sapphire crystal. Yeah, you can see that there. Yeah, it says sapphire crystal right up there. So it should be pretty durable. We'll go ahead and power this guy on. And I have a couple of other watches that I'm going to compare to a little bit. This is going to be my wife's watch. So this was her, well, one of her previous duos. So she used to have the Flip 4 in this beautiful kind of rose gold pink color. I mean, she was stunning, ain't gonna lie. And initially out the gate, she had this watch active as one of her watches. It's supposed to be a rose gold. Kind of wanted them to match, but Samsung wasn't really working out like that. And this one, as you can see, she hadn't been using it because the screen went green on her after a couple of years. So went ahead and upgraded her to the Pixel watch. So she's been using this for a while in tandem with the 4. And occasionally she has this, she also has this kind of nicer fossil Android Wear watch, which battery life sucks on it. It's the old Android Wear. Very nice looking, nice little, dress up kind of occasion. The watch itself actually sucks. Battery life sucks. Android Wear used to be a disaster. Thank goodness for Wear OS. But we got the watch on right now. And as you can see, it says Galaxy Watch 6. Smooth little interface. And it's giving you like this little startup screen right there. And when you scroll, you can feel the haptics a little bit there. And I like this band as well. This is, I believe, sort of their little hybrid, little sport band. They have such weird names for their bands. It's hard to tell exactly what they're made out of. But this one is cool. It has like the little kind of self-locking loop where you pull it through and then pull it under. It kind of secures itself like that. So sport band, really great. Should be comfy and all of that stuff. We'll take a look at this fabric band as well. Like I said, I already cut all the little tape I need to cut so they won't troll me. Get your little paper and stuff. And this is my first time seeing this fabric band. And like I said, this one actually takes advantage of that little one-click system as well. And you can see there, it says 20mm. This is the small to medium size. And this is a good look at how that little system works. So you can see you have the little prongs on both sides. So if you press that, it's hard to tell. But if you press that, they kind of retract in a little bit and you can pull the band out. So that's pretty cool. This band, got to be honest with you, definitely going to be one that you put on when you're doing something where you don't care about the band. All right, this band is interesting. Let's take it out the paper and take a better look at it. So using Velcro straps to adjust the size. It's kind of like two pieces. So you got like one little loop that attaches to one side of your watch there. And then you have this side here where you can kind of adjust it and move it back and forth through, and then just kind of lock it in wherever you get it locking in. So you need to make it longer, move this down, lock it, and it's fairly tight. And you need to make it shorter, kind of bring these closer together, pull it, make it tight. Of course, no one's wrist is this small, but you get the picture. We're going to actually go ahead and try removing one of these bands with a new one-click system. I have a decent nail, so this will be, I think, most regular people. Okay, so that was significantly easier than, say, the Pixel Watch. Do the other side. So super simple. And I want to go here and attach the fabric band here. Boom, real time, super simple and quick. And what I'm doing basically is getting one side in and just kind of rocking the other side together there. So, you know, I have, you know, man hands. This is the smaller size for my wife. But if I were to put this on, essentially I'll pull it up, close it like that, and I'd be rocking my watch. And this, like I said, this is the gold color according to Samsung. It's not super gold. It's not very gold at all. I would say it's almost silver, but on the box there's no indicator as far as which color it is. When I checked my order, when I opened the watch, I was like, are we sure this is the gold? It says they sent me the gold one. So if you see any other, you know, any other colors out there, let me know that look different than this. But this, they said it's the gold in the Watch 6, the base one. But I said it's this black band, like the little high contrast look with the black puck in the center and the black band. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad at all. I'm gonna throw the cream one back on just to get a better look. And Samsung is definitely winning with that with this little one-click system here, because if you have a Pixel Watch and you ever try to, you know, swap out those bands, you know the struggle, because the struggle was real. All right. And then also on their watch bands, they also have some new kind of identifier for them. They're calling some like a D loop or a D band or something like that. So essentially, some of the bands, they will, the width of the band won't be any wider than these two little forks right here. The whole width of the band will just fit inside of here and come straight out. And this is the other type of band where it comes out and it flushes up with the outside of the watch. So, and this is also gapless as well between the watch and the watch band. You can see there's like a little gap, but they have some that are just kind of flush there. So this is a pretty nice look. Like I say, you got this nice little sport band. And so if you have a Watch Active 2, this is kind of a comparison between the two as far as the size, as far as the thickness of them. Similar thickness, you know, nothing too crazy. If this was comfortable for you, this one should be comfortable for you as well. And this is the Pixel Watch. So if you got a Pixel Watch and you're thinking about going Sammy, this is where you're at. And this Pixel Watch was very small, especially for it to be the only option. So similar watch face size. As far as the thickness of it, the Pixel Watch, I believe, is a little bit thicker at its thickest point, but for the most part, they're similar. Super different design aesthetics though. Pixel Watch is smooth like a pebble and round. The Galaxy Watch has some corners and flat edges on it, a little more aggressive. And this is my Watch 3 Classic with the bezel, the old bezel, boy. Ooh, I'm so glad they brought this back. Can't wait till I get my Watch 6 Classic in. But this watch, this is the biggest one they made at the time, and this is the thickness of it. And that's why it's so hard to tell, because this is silver and this one is, you know, not silver, kind of similar color. And as you can see, they kind of have the same design aesthetic for the most part. They have the kind of little silver part here, and then the actual watch face itself kind of protrudes up a little bit and it's kind of flat. And it's a similar design here on the Watch 3 Classic as well. And this is my Watch 4 Classic. I've got it in this super, you know, super thick case here from Subcase. And I'll actually take it out of here. And I've been doing everything with this watch and it looks like it. So this is just the actual watch face. itself. And as you can see, that same kind of design, but this is a Watch 4 Classic. And this, like I said, at the time, this was the biggest one they made. So this is not actually a lot smaller than the Watch 4 Classic as far as the face of it, right? Screen size. But as far as the actual body, the body is definitely bigger, especially with the rotating bezel on there. So you got a couple of comparisons here. This is actually a smooth little watch. It's affordable, starts at $220. Actually, let's take a look. So let's take a look. Go to buy now on the Watch 6. And we're going to select the Watch 6, and you can see it starts at $299 for the 40 millimeter here. And they have two colors. They have the gold and they have the graphite. So if you look, the graphite is basically their black color, so I know this isn't that. And the gold is less gold, but on here it looks really gold. But in person, if you're looking, the light's gonna have to hit it just right for it to look gold. Still a good looking watch though. You have several different band choices you can choose from. So you got cream, silver, and I think they swap out the band onto the watch as you select it. Yeah, so this is what it looks like with the silver band. And all of these are just the sport bands. So you got the polar blue, but you gotta see what that looks like, which on here looks purple. And you got ocean green. And these are all with the gold. And indigo, that's tough. That gold and blue, yeah, that looks good. And the graphite, which is supposed to be their black, which, you know, I always bet on black. And the apricot, not sure what that's for. I mean, that could be a cool little color combo. And like I said, they also have different bands. They have the extreme sport bands, which are, I guess, extreme as far as the holes and stuff, and the comfort maybe. They got a couple of colors in that, and that's an interesting color. And you also have their hybrid leather, and this is what they're calling the D band. So when I was talking earlier about the D versus the T, this is the D, and you can see how it's, when it comes to where it contacts the watch at, it's pretty much all inside those two little tines right there. But it's a cool little clasp system. Seems like a nice band. And you have the T band here, where it actually comes out flush with those. So small difference, different little clasp design there, but you know, you got options. And the fabric band. So this is the black one that I showed you guys earlier. And that's what it looks like there. Still looks good in person as well. And that is it. You got options as far as medium, large, and the band size. And you have the option between just Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, or Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and 4G LTE, which bumps up the price $50. Besides that, guys, this has been the Galaxy Watch 6. This is unboxing, first impressions. Like I said, I think this is going to be another good watch. Plenty of health options here. You got plenty of bands, and the bands are even more easy to put on and take off. But that's going to be it, guys. If you got any questions on the Galaxy Watch 6, the 40 millimeter or 44, which is just the difference in the face size, let me know. I'll make sure to get back to you. But until next time, I'll talk to you. Peace.